It was the proudest moment for the continent of Africa in 2004 when the historic announcement was made.
The 2010 FIFA World Cup will be organized in South Africa.
The continent would host its first ever FIFA World Cup since its inception in 1930. But 5 years after the biggest sporting event in African history, the US government says that former FIFA Vice President Jack Warner of Trinidad solicited $10 million in bribes from the South African government to host the 2010 World Cup.
As the best financial investigators in the world, IRSCI special agents exposed complex money laundering schemes, uncovered millions of dollars in untaxed income, and discovered tens of millions of dollars hidden away in offshore accounts in countries like Hong Kong, the Cayman Islands, and Switzerland. This really is the World Cup of fraud, and today we're issuing FIFA a red card.
Jack Warner has spoken out for the very first time regarding the developments in FIFA.
Well, nobody in the US has ever interviewed me or asked me a question. And what I saw this morning is the same thing you saw. And I merely laughed because I didn't see even Blatter's name. Not Blatter, Blatter, no Blazer. So therefore I merely smiled. I don't want to say too much of this because I have already spoken to my lawyers and I've issued a press release on the matter. But I remain unperturbed.
The South African Football Federation has dismissed the FIFA corruption allegations against its officials, saying in a statement, and I quote, "We are disappointed at the allegations. They are baseless and untested, and we request proof from anyone who has evidence to the contrary to come forward. Our bid," the statement added, "was run by, among others, late President Nelson Mandela and former President Thabo Mbeki and several government ministers who are men of integrity." The Chadian Football Federation has expressed their shock at the developments.
Pour l'instant, on n'a pas l'information.
For the moment, we don't have any information. We don't have any information. We heard this morning that there were problems with disagreement and corruption, but we don't know. We don't have any information at the moment. The Congress is tomorrow, so we've just held the CAF Congress, but we didn't discuss it.
The second most powerful individual in FIFA is African Football Confederation President Issa Hayatou, who has not been arrested or personally implicated in the purge. But it is believed that Swiss authorities may question him about the allegation linked to the 2010 FIFA World Cup in South Africa. Meanwhile, Jack Warner, the former FIFA Vice President accused of taking bribes to influence the FIFA World Cup 2010 in South Africa, has now surrendered himself to police and faces extradition to the US to answer to charges leveled against him. Sadiq Shaban, CCTV.